I want to do some special drill work with you guys. Then we're going to go 5-on-0. And because we only have 7, I'll probably have a couple of you guys, just like one group will go. And then the 2 that are out, just step in for one guy and then just do exactly what they did. So you guys can run some offense too. Okay? All right. You guys have any questions? Just going to go hard, and 90 minutes, it flies by fast. Okay? All right. So give me one line right here. You guys are in the trail spot. One line on that wing right there. Opposite wing. Coach, I'm going to have you right here. I tell you, you be me. You be the point guard. So, ball with coach. That ball with coach. And you put one down and snap it. So, what we're doing now, coach, we're running a point series. So, we're going to drill work for what we call a point series. And you can do this 3-0. I'm doing it. I'm just doing a 2-0 so we can get more targeted reps. So what's going to happen is I'm going to play 2 spots. So coach is going to snap it to me. All right. You're going to fill the top of the key. They're going to fill the point. And again, this is why I install the offense first. Then you're going to walk right here. So you're going from slot to point. All right. Once I snap it to you, all right, basically I'm going to catch it. The pass is going to come from here. And I tell you what, coach, let's just do this. You start right here. And this is what, coach, go back on the slot. I'm going to change this up, make it a little easier. You're just going to do that, okay? So when you slap it like that, you're going to fill here. All right, that means he just caught it. So what these guys don't know is that the point guard threw it here, and the point guard's cutting through. I'm the 5-man. I'm down here. All right, take one step up, coach. Now, coach is going to throw a 2-hand chest pass to the top of the key. Once when the ball's on the wing, we're running low. If we say low post, you ball back to coach. Where low comes here, talk to me, we're low post. All right, now we're not running low post, but that's how I walked in the terminology. We snap to the point, we're running point. So we basically call the plays what they are. When the ball comes here, I'm stepping up like this, and you're going to throw it to me. Now, you're going to throw it to me 2 ways. Go be me. Stand there at the 5 spot. So coach snaps it to me. I can pass it 2 ways. I can drop it down to the outside hand like that. All right? Coach snaps it to me. Woo! And I can throw it to his out. But it's always either hit me out here, left hand, so I can chin it, up here, so I can chin it. I don't care. Here or here. All right? So it can be a bounce pass or it can be an overhead. Right now, let's just throw everyone as a bounce pass. Bounce passes look good. All right, so catch it here. So coach snaps. Boom. Catch it. I drop it down like that. I drop it down and I'm going about the same time. All right. I'm going to go screen the elbow. Now, I want you guys, see that foul line? Foul line extended. Stay one step above, at least one step right there. You're going to screen as low as he is or as high as he is. And this is how we do this. So when I throw it down, is I'm going to get here and I'm going to start to chop my feet like this. You're going to walk in a straight line. The one thing we don't do is we don't V-cut. I don't teach triple threat. We dribble the ball high. We don't V-cut. Princeton teams, it's what they do. It's what they believe. And for everything that we do, it makes sense. Because we want to go back door, but if you come in, go and V-cut. Okay, now come on. Now I'm setting the screen like this. So stop. So that's what he's going to use it, right? Now, if he wants to use it, great. That kind of works, but he's running right into, he's taking away everything else we wanted to do. There's 3 ways. Eventually, if you run this full way, there's 3 ways you can do this. You can go back door, and we always teach that first, because if you don't teach them to go back door first, they never will. You have to turn the back cut into a reflex. You almost want it to make it like you're pulling teeth to get them to use the screen. If you're doing that, you're doing a good job. All right? But if he V-cuts, he takes away the back door. Also makes the curl hard because he's coming here and he's got to stop and go back that way. So we just walk in a straight line. Now I'm chopping my feet and you're going to walk in, so now you be me. All right? And I'm going to walk in, you're chopping your feet, I'm going to chop my feet. Now, to the elbow, no further. Right there. All right? So what happens is, guard me. Ball's right there at the 5-man guard. Ball's over there. Where are you going to guard me? Fine. Yeah, right there. So he's at a pack line. So coach, what do you do at the pack line? If I come down here to V-cut, Okay, now maybe I get them to, and now we're coming up, but I can't do this and go back door. But what you're going to see happen, the closer I get to the screener, is really the closer I'm getting to my defender. I'm walking into where he's at. And the closer I get, it just does it. He's starting to lean this way. And then I do this. And I do this. And what do you do? And then I go back door. Okay. All right, so that's what you're doing in this line. Is I'm going to chop my feet, you're going to chop your feet. But you're coming in, and this is not a race, guys. So we're going to get to the elbow quick and screen. You're going to get the elbow quick. So when you get here, you can chop. I like my guys to chop their feet, and they get really good like this, so that they can slip, they can move. Sometimes, and I was hardcore on that when I coached, but now I go back and I watch old film, they would get here, and some guys just get here and stand, just like this. And then they would come here, this guy would chop his feet, and he'd go back door, and now we're moving fast again, okay? So you're going to come in, this guy always going to come in, chop their feet, and then you're going to go back door, okay? All right, so that's going to be you. Go back to do that. You're going to throw the ball to me, and you're going to go down here, and you're going to chop your feet as well. Right now, everyone's chopping feet. Boom, and then you reverse pivot, and you go back door. And so when you screen, I say reverse pivot means follow your butt. Hands, boom, and you're straight up this lane line looking here. Okay, got it? I tell you what, after you make that pass, pick that second ball up, and then walk in right next to I am. I'll hit the back door, and you hit the screener popping. So I'm going to make you pass twice. Okay, so let's start all the way over. Right, so you got both balls, coach? Yep. And if you want to start in here a little bit, you can start in here or right next to me if you want. All right, so coach is going to, you're going to walk through it. Boom. Hit here, drop it down, screen. Now, bounce pass. There you go. Now you're going to go screen the elbow. Chop your feet, screen the elbow. Chop your feet, go back door. Whoop. I got you here. Coach has got you here. All right, so you're going to shoot the layup, and you're going to shoot the three. Now, when you screen, and you pop back, when the ball is in the air, your feet are in the air. You guys ever hear that before? Doesn't mean you have to jump, but you're just getting. So what happens is I might be like, now I'm perfect. Okay? You don't have to jump high. You just have to get in the air. And then as soon as you catch it, as soon as you land, you pull it. Okay? All right, let's see what kind of shooters you guys are. Give it to coach. Ready? Here we go. Point. Good. Not bad. Now switch lines. Now, on the layups, fellas, you have 4 layups. You guys can shoot a left-handed here off your right foot. You guys can shoot a right-handed here. You can shoot a lefty reverse. You can shoot a righty reverse. You have to jump off 1 foot. Right now, you have to jump off 1 foot. There will be times in the games we'll let you start to go off 2. Right now, I want everyone off 1 foot. All right, here we go. Here we go. Good. Good. Nice. Good. You got it. Back to coach. Here we go. So, yep. Good. Not bad. Not bad. All right, do it again. Here we go. Yep. Good. Off 1 foot. Catch you right off 1 foot. Ready? Here we go. Just do this again. Start on the slot. So you start right here. Yeah. So now when he slaps it, you just walk to the top of the key. Here we go. Boom. Good. Nice. Good. Try to get off 1 foot. Try to jump off 1 foot. And when coach, when they go off 2, it's like it's weird. They lose all their extension. Get off 1, and it's like a natural smooth. Now, there's times you can go off 2, and I would say when you do 2, it's time to teach them to go off 2 foot. But going hard here is cool. The same way we shot the chin layups last time. Okay, now, when you guys catch it up here, you guys don't have to get close to the three-point line. So listen, I'm going to back you up even a little bit more. You're probably going to start right here. He slaps it, boom. And then you go on, all right? So I want you to drop it down to me and scream at the same time. Right? Boom. Good. Got it? Here we go. Nice. Got a coach? Probably should have 2 coaches. Learn this. Yep. Good. Nice. When you make this post feed, go be the 5 again. Coach. So you're here. So when you catch it, so you catch it. So when I catch it, so I'm you. So when you guys make this pass, as you catch it, you can just push it and just drop it down. Don't bounce, put your hand behind it and bounce like this. Just hand underneath of it and just scoop it around, okay? Here you go. Next group. Ready? I'm gonna make one adjustment. We're gonna do the same movement, 5 on 0. When you guys, I want you guys to take your time, get into it. Well, I want you to get here quick so you can stand. All right, and as soon as you catch it, you drop it down, go quick, and then I want you to slow down. I want you to slow down. I want you to take your time. Boom. And then when he goes fast, you go fast. All right? So one of the hardest things to do is to get you can get a point guard to change speed, change direction, change speed. They go fast, stand up, like we're doing our dribble moves, our 0 to 60s on the move. But to get a whole team to do it together, so let's see if we can do this right now. You catch it, you screen quick, and then you slow down. When he's slowing down, you take your time. It's not a race to go. I don't care how quick you go back. Take your time. They're both going slow. But when they split, when he goes back door and he pops, that's when we're going fast again. Okay, here we go. Nice. Yes. Not bad. Not bad. What I'm trying to get is to slow this down a little bit so they don't race. Because they want to race. They want to go fast. Here we go. Yep. Nice. Nice. Yep. Good. Nice. Off 1 foot. Nice. Here we go. Yep. Good. Try to get off 1. You got it. Before you leave there, you got to shoot layups off 1 foot. Here we go. Yep. Nice. Cut hard. When you guys do make the back cut as hard as you possibly can. Ready? Here we go. Yep. Good. Nice. Good. Get 2 more. Here we go. Good. Nice. Good. Yep. Nice. Good. Okay. You guys slide to that line. Coach, now I'm going to make you the point guard. And now you guys are the wing. Okay, so we just broke down point screen away. So now I'm going to do point over the top. And again, usually I would do 3 guys in 3 lines where I would have a player line here and let the players do this. But now coach is going to throw the ball here. I'm going to be the low post player. All right, now if you're not in, back up. If you're not in, back up so we can see it. You guys are finding the lane line. Find this lane line. Slide in. See that? And stop. Now back up to the same height as coach is. There you go. That's where you want to be. You guys are on a line. All right, ball comes here. I'm posting up. Nope. I'm posting up. Don't throw it to me. You walk the top of the key the same way we just did, except I just moved you to the other side. That's all I did. So now I'm going to, as soon as you catch it, I'm going to start it here. You're going to turn it out. You're going to snap it here, what coach did. That's the pass coach made. As soon as you throw it there, you're going to the corner. I'm flashing up. Now you're going to drop it down to me. Same way, outside hand, except now you're going to go screen for your teammate over here. Okay? So this is point over the top, and you're going to screen perfectly. You did it. This is where his defender's going to be. Screen down here. You can screen down here. Just don't screen up there. All right, so screen, this is right about here. Now here, you're going to, and you want to get to the corner as quick as you can so that you have room to, again, walk in a straight line, break down, juke high, go back door. All right, and I'll get you for a layup here. Now this baseline back door, this one here is going to be a reverse layup most all the time. One set of layups we haven't done yet, we call them baseline drives. I can send you a video. We did it in the clinic where we're turning the corner, we're going baseline, so they got to shoot all these reverse layups. Okay, so you're going to walk in a straight line, juke high, go back door, and you're going to reverse pivot, and you're looking for a shot. Okay? And you get that one, I get the back door. All right? Okay. Point. Screen. Good. Not bad. Not bad. Okay. Good. 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 Coach. Good. Nice. Nice. So, do you see how smooth that is? Off 1 foot, you just catch it and just hop. If you catch it off 2 feet, then it's like, it changes you. Okay. Now, when you're this guy, though, or I'm sorry, when you're on the wing, foul line, stay by the foul line. When you catch it here, catch it here, give one pass fake to the post, or catch it here and juke low post. Juke here, because what happens is if you catch it and I'm guarding you and I'm like this, you can't just easily snap it there because I'm here. But if you catch it in juke baseline, now if you're right-handed, pivot on your left and juke with your right. It's more natural. Always pivot on your left. All right, so you juke here, juke baseline, and I come like this, and now you can turn and snap a two-hand chest pass and make it a two-hand chest pass. So all those, and that's why I like the two-hand chest pass, because if you have a lot of role players you're trying to get to execute, and role players can't they can't dribble just one hand off the pass, and they can't just catch it and flip it, they can't do that. They need to throw a two-hand chest pass. But if that's all they can do, they're not going to be able to do anything either. So it forces them to be able to have that threat of a go-by or a blow-by to get the defender to move, and then they just pull back and just snap it. All right, ready? Hurry up. Nope. Yep. Nice. Nice. Now, when you catch it, it has to be a bounce pass or it has to be up here. You've got a guy guarding you like this. So you can't catch it and throw a chest pass. It's got to be a wraparound on the ground or it's got to be a wraparound up high. Right now, throw a bounce pass. Here we go. Now stop. See, where do you catch it? So this is also important. You're right. Where you throw right here when you throw it. Is there a guy guarding you? Guess what? Your guy is right here, right? So this is the difference why I put the spots on the court are important. You can't throw that pass if I'm right here, right? All right, so go stand over there. Now can you throw the pass? You see the angle difference? Okay, go again. Now, let's slow down a little bit. There you go. Look at me, snap it. Boom. Yes, yes. Done. I will get it to you. Don't slow down. Would you guys cut? You guys would love to play with me if you cut hard. You score a lot. All right, here we go. Good. Nice. Good. Bet. Okay, here we go. Next up. Coach. Bet. Okay, let's go. Next. Point screen on the top. Good. Good. Couple more. One more. Nice. Okay. Now, bouncing. Okay, you're in the same spot. Move this line over there. You guys stay right there. We're all doing the same thing. Coach, go ahead and come on this side. So now when coach bounces it, he's going to basically initiate. Boom, he caught it. I'm cutting through opposite. All right, you fill the top of the key the same way. Now this time, we'll need one ball in this one. Or you can have a second one as a backup. But basically, coach has got it. I'm posting up. He snaps it to you. I flash, but I'm not open. So this is the counter to the point series. If I'm open, Roy is low post, throwing low. If he's open on the wing, we throw it. If he's not open, we check it. And point, if I'm open, we throw it. If I'm not open, we play opposite. If I say point, you throw it to me, right? All right, if I say opposite, what do you think you should do? Go opposite, okay? And now I'm going to show you what to do and how to do that. But again, we just call it what it is. Point opposite. Go opposite from where I'm at. Now what you're going to do is you're going to drive the elbow, okay? You're going to drive the elbow, and you're going to stand, your least foul line extended, and you're just standing. Your defender is probably right here on this side right now. So what happens is you're going to drive at me, guarding him. Boom. And I do this, you go back door. And it's a straight line as hard as you can, and then you throw a bounce pass. And I want to see every single layup or reverse layup. What happens is sometimes this is muddy early because you also have your point guard cutting through here like this. And sometimes this happens faster than what I'd like it to, so I want to slow it down a little bit. But the point guard's got to get out here. Point guard's defender, probably right here. He's got to get behind his guy and on top of me to get that layup. But it's not going to be open here. You're going to hit him here. Go and throw it. And you see how one more step, and I got that one. I got that one. Okay, so that's what we're doing. All right, so you're going to catch it. You look at me. Boom, catch it. Up to see you, coach. Woo! And then you back door, and from your knee, you whip it low. Okay? All right, here we go. There you go. Next up, here we go. Switch slides. I got you. Catch, coach. Good. Good. Nice. Here we go. Next. Good. Now, if you put if you have a 5-man that's not going to run the guard spots, put him where I'm at. Okay, here we go. Try the elbow. Good. Because I'm getting the repetition as the 5-man, I'm looking here, point. The next thing is they go back door. If they're not open as a 5-man, I'm coming over here and I'm setting the shim drift. The same thing we've done, but this is the first time I've shown it, getting into it that way. All right, go ahead and go. Nice. Next up. Good. Make sure you before you play opposite, make eye contact with me because we're trying to run point. So look, and then rip it and go, okay? Good. Now, stop. You can't go early. Come back up here again. Okay? I told the last couple of groups this. The ball's right here. There's 2 ways to go back door. First of all, you got to get on the foul line. Got to get on. There you go. Good. And once we're at it, you can step to the 3-point line if you want. Right there. Good. 2 ways to go back door. I am guarding you. There's 2 cuts. So blind cut and a force cut. A blind cut would be this, and you are allowed to do this here. If I'm guarding you and I do this, cut. That's right. So it's blind. You're cutting blind because I'm blind. I can't see you. Okay? But if I'm a good defender, if I can see both, either in this stance, a denial stance, or I'm in this line, a pack line stance, pistol stance, I can see both. Now he drives at me. I do this to help, and you go back door. That's when you get open. Okay. All right, here we go. See how you went early again? Wait on that bounce. And here's the secret of going back door, especially with this. Because you guys can't see the other 3 players on the court. You can't see all the 5 defenders. When you're going back door, you're not going to be open here. And you have to time it up. So when he takes the first bounce, you can go on the bounce, or you can go on the bounce and even and then go like a half beat late. Okay? All right, do it again. It's a nice pass, by the way. Nice pass. Here we go. Ready? Good. Good. Here we go. Here we go. Next up. Good. Okay. All right. Now, everything stays the same. You guys go to the corner. And coaches always ask me how to, I'm like, I hate drilling the offense, but coaches always want to see, all you're seeing me do is just moving the spots. Same thing, snap it. Boom, now stop. Okay, now, we all have, guys didn't grow up in Mr. Rogers' neighborhood, right? We have to make believe, pretend. Your teammate's there, you drive the elbow. Boom, your teammate goes back door, right? So you guys got to see this. This guy goes back door. You watch the guy in front of you, they tell you what to do. So if I go back door, what should you do? Take my spot, right? Now I'm saying the back door's not open. They're going to stop and they're going to do this. You throw it to the next guy. And then I'm the 5-man, I'm going to screen for you. And because you're off the dribble, you'll be on your inside foot and you're going to bounce out. You're going to bounce out like this, like you screen for me. So go to the corner, come right here, and you're just going to follow this line and set a drift. Boom, I'm going to back door, lift, and inside foot, hit. Now you got to get foul line extended. You got to get above the foul line for this one. So now you're here, shoulders to the corner, looking at the corner. There you go. So I hit you, I'm off my inside foot, boom, like that. So this is important for coaches to see. You see the footwork difference? If this is chin, it's just set up like you're setting a drift, like a flare screen. Put right there, don't move. So this is, we call this a drift. I don't call it a flare because we're not flaring. A flare would be this. I throw it to you, this is a flare. That's a flare, okay? We call this a drift, it's different. No one else does it, that's why it's hard to guard. If I'm doing this off of chin, I throw it here, off the pass, I plant on my outside foot, cool, you got me, okay? But because I'm off the, it's like my guy guarding me, I'm taking my defender down, I stop, they keep going, he planes them up. I bounce off that. So you guys see what foot I'm bouncing off of? Bounce off your inside foot, okay? All right, so I'm going to set that. So you've got the ball here. You hit him, bounce. Yep, boom. Now you have a shit out. Once you get here, how many three-point shooters in the gym? No three-point shooters? One, that's... All right, so one guy can shoot threes. Everyone else, you have to rip it through. One dribble, pull-up jumper. Got it? All right, here we go. Opposite, good. One dribble, boom, bounce up, good. Hit him, one dribble, boom, good. Nice, good job, nice shot. Next. Good for one. Boom. Not bad. Hey, there you go. Next up. Back, bounce, good. And it's not even, sometimes coach will do a 45. I'm almost turning it like this because I want them open right there. I don't, a lot of players, when they get fast, they're coming this way. They want to backpedal like this and they never get open. So as a screener, instead of screening, I always had my guys screen like this. I'm almost just like this now because I'm trying to get them open as close to this lane line as possible. You have to be above the foul line. I'm sorry, not yet. So when you come up, you got to get above the foul line. All right? Start down the corner. That's where you're going to be. Okay, good. Here we go. Got you. Drift. Good. Can you feel where my feet are? You don't want to trip over me, so adjust. All right, here we go. Oh, bounced. Now, do that again. Come back here, do that again. Without a basketball. Come down here. I want you to come in. You're driving. You're here. You pick it up. Boom, and you just bounce. And see how you come backwards, and then you can circle out. So it's a drift. So it's boom, up here, and then like that, okay? And then I would clean up your guy. Basically, when you arc out a little bit like that, you're letting me come from here, boom, and I'm stepping in, I'm cleaning your guy up, okay? Rotate, here we go. Slow down a little bit off the screen so I can, give me time to get there. Here we go. Drift, good. Now you see where he caught it? See where you caught it? Come back here. You caught it way over there. You're not going to get down. So go, who is the passer? Go back over here. Ball's here. Go back and flare like you just did. So I'm sitting here. You went that way. You caught it one more step over. Step that way. That's where he caught it. This is where a lot of guys go. Problem is, here I am. I'm screening your guy. Now, you know what the line of the ball is? Put the ball on the ground, roll it. All right, that's the line of the ball. Roll back. All right, you see that? Now, if you throw a two-hand chest pass, where's that ball going? That's a layup, that's a dunk. Okay? All right? So, come back to do this again. Now, I'm setting this screen. Now, I want you to drift. So you're on the bounce. You're driving here and planting like that. Okay, so you drive, plant on your inside. There you go. Now you make the pass. With your hands, make the pass. Now, come back up here. I want you to drift. I want you to catch it behind me. So go ahead and bounce. Boom, bounce. Straight backwards. Boom, boom, stop. Now you see how I stepped in? All right, now, you see all this room you have now? Line of the ball now. So give it back to him. Roll it. I'm your guy. I'm in the same spot. I can't get that. Okay, so that's why you got to get in that spot. Okay, let's do it one more time. Same group. Same two guys. Point, opposite. Not bad. Okay, you guys got it? Okay, give me 5 guys on offense. So give me point guard. Who's the point guard in the group? Right here. Who's the inbounder? Trail guard, right here. I need 1 guy on the left, a guard up the left. I need a guard up the right. And I need a 5-man in the post. And a 5-man in the post. We're going to run on the right side this time. Good. Back up to half court. Okay, you're the post player. So above the block. And so I get it. We're calling low. See how I want to do this for this group. I'm going to stay with it. So we'll run this through the low post so you guys can see that. And then we'll do it again with your group next. I'll show your group actually both ways. Because your group will be able to go here, snap it. And if the snap's not open, they'll be able to play 1 time. But like the younger groups are being 1 time in the chin, you can do 1 time in the chin or point. And so you'll have both options. Or you can say, and this is an easy way to differentiate, if you go low and you snap it to the point, we're running point. If you go low and the point's not open, 1 time is always chin. That's an easy way for them to differentiate. Hey, coach, when do we run point? When do we run chin? If that's the only rule, then that works. Okay, so positioning, point guard. See that lane line extended? 1 step out. That's perfect. Doing a good job right here. Lane line extended. 1 step out. Perfect. Foul line extended. Up. Above it. See his 3-point line extended? As high as this. And really, if 3-point line extended, it's somewhere in between. But here's the thing. If you're having a hard time getting it in, if they're denying you here, take it. What would you do? Yeah, just go in there. And the defender might go, not going to score from there. And now, good, you make the pass, you cut, you fill, and you're in it. Go up there again. Okay. Also good. I think great. Because now you know how they're guarding you. They just showed their cards. Here it is. We're going to press you. We're going to deny you. So now you guys know we're going to start doing some other stuff. We're not going to throw it. We'll do something else. I'll teach you that later. We're going to burn these guys back door now. Okay, and I'll show you how we do that later. All right? Okay? So, we call this the point series. Now, we're going to enter the ball the same way Coach and I were doing this in the drill. You're going to come down and let's do this. So I got to go and teach them the dribble moves that we haven't done yet. And if we've done this in skill work, then we've already seen it. So back up. Before you get to half courts when you want to call the play, right? You're going to call point. Everyone knows we're running point. So come down now. You want to throw the ball here. Problem is I'm guarding you. All right? And point guard, a lot of times, I'm going to put my best on-ball defender on you because I want to bother you. So if I'm over here guarding you and can you throw that pass right now? Throw it. All right? So you had to wrap around. I'll just throw a 2-hand chest pass. Throw a 2-hand chest pass. See how I get a piece of that? So before you make any pass, you have to make a move. We'll say we have to fake a move to make a move. Right? If you want to throw it to your right, you got to make me go to your left. Right? So you're going to come up and I want you to make a move in and out and a juke this way. Now you see what I did? I went this way, and now you pulled back, and now you can throw that 2-hand chest pass. So I'm going to show you these moves real quick. So you put it in your left. Are you left-handed? Okay, good job putting it in your left. Everyone else wants to put it in their right like this. You do both. Put it in your right. If it's in your right hand, I in and out fake, and I come back and I can throw that pass. But you see how, if you can be a threat to go north-south, that defender's going to have to respect you. And if you're having a hard time, put it in your left hand. You put the ball in my left hand, I know you're thinking, oh, the ball's in his left. That's weird. He's going to go middle. So I'm coming up here, and then you go like that, and then boom, and I make that pass. Okay? So let's do that again. Now, for now, and in the sweet spot somewhere, anywhere in here. Okay? You're going to make your move. Come down, make your move. Point. Hit here. Now, you don't have to come up here to get open. Here's the idea, is you're going to, because you're so far off the three-point line, you're going to be open here. So I'm going to say you're open right here. So we throw the ball, throw the ball here. You cut in a straight line that opposite corner. Okay? I used to have them work this. We would throw it here, and I would have them almost brush, go through the paint and then get out. But what I just started finding, especially when we go point opposite, stuff like that, takes too long to get out there. So now we just throw it, we go in a straight line, and we're out. One thing that I see Air Force do now, come back up here. And I've seen a couple other schools do this, is they're running in transition. This guy will go to the corner on the weak side, ball back here. He makes his pass, make that pass, and he'll sprint to that wing. And they shorten it up even more. Kind of brilliant, actually. Because now, if you're strategically trying to put players in certain spots, if this is the player you want going back door, okay, or if you want him to use it, you've been going back door for a whole half of the season, next half of the second round, you want him, they've been going back door. Now you got your point guard, because a lot of times coaches will say, I hate, my point guard is my best player, my best scorer. I hate it when they throw it to the wing and they cut to the corner, and now it takes 2-3 passes before they get it back. This would be a way that we can modify it to shorten that up a little bit. Okay, come back up here. Come back up here. Wait, is there one you like better? Yeah. Right now, I want you to cut to the corner. So let's say we're going to stay traditional. Make it here. Sprint, cut to the corner. You're going, what do? You walk straight to the top of the key. So everything we did now, guys. Okay, everything you guys have, so we did the drills. They've been in all these spots, but with no context. So what happens is, you're looking in the low post. Now, the same reason why he had to make a move up there, you have to make a move here. I'm guarding you. And if I'm playing you tight like this, you try to throw a two-hand chest pass, you can't. I don't want him to throw a left-hand wrap around to the point. They get deflected, they get stolen. So you have to play me with your feet. Get me going this way. Are you left-handed or right-handed? You're right-handed. Pivot on your left. If you're right-handed, always pivot on your left. This side or that side. Catch it, boom. It's natural. I'm telling you, if you guys start pivoting on the wrong foot, you start doing this, and the next thing you do, you pick this foot up, ball doesn't come down, you travel. I've watched so much film, it happens all the time. Pivot on your left, juke here. Boom, get me, now, see how I lean? When you pull back, that's when you create separation. Now, two-hand chest pass, snap it. Boom. Now, what do you do when you make that pass? We already did this drill. You go down to the corner, right? And then you, where I was, you flash straight up here. Okay? You drop it down. Okay? Stop. Now, does everyone know what we do from here? You go point screen away. So if I say point screen away, it means you go away from where you threw it. If I say point screen over the top, where do you go? Over the top, you screen that one, right? If he's screening here, what do? You walk in a straight line. Slow down. No, you're good. Slow down. Chop your feet. Chop your feet. Chop your feet. Boom. You split and go this way. You split and go this way. All right? That's the first scoring action. And that's the one I want you to throw. Okay? And right now, the big question is, how does this guy know? If you're running this small ball, which small ball is fun because there's ways you can run point and you can change post players. And it's great. It's awesome. Easy to do when you have 5 guards. But if you're playing me tight, or form in the back, okay? Go and screen. I'm keeping my back to the basket, so I can do this, okay? Go again. Now give me some space. Can see. Now see how I square up? Okay? So if they're playing tight, I like to keep my back to the basket. If I can't feel them, boom, now I'm gonna rip. I'm gonna reverse pivot like this. I'm gonna reverse pivot, okay? You can also front pivot. Some guys do this. But what happens if you're a smaller guard? Go ahead and front pivot. See that? I'm walking right up in them. So I don't like the front pivot. I have them reverse pivot, okay? So that you can mix those up. Right, here we go. Start all the way over, all the way back over. So we're going to go low, snap it to the point. So you got to catch it. You got to juke. You got to pull back, snap it to the point, drop it to the 5. Let's go point, screen away. Let's go back door and get a layup. Okay, here we go. Down here, good. I'm gonna move a little faster with you guys than I have been. If you go back door, you've got the layup. Stay in the corner. Because when we do this, we'll try to put defenders on later so you guys can see us a little bit, especially with the next group, you'll see it a lot. But when you go back door, if he's open, you throw it. Okay, you throw it. Now, as long as he can catch it, 1 hand, 2 hands, he's open. Whether he can finish, I really don't care. If he's open, if there's room for him to catch it, throw it. Now, what happens is, if there's room for him to catch it, you're going to know if he can score or not, because you're going to be able to see, I beat my guy, I got behind him, behind my guy, on top of his guy. His defender's the one to worry about. So if his defender is down here, it's fine. I can catch it here. His defender's getting in there. I can turn around. I can throw it to you. Now you got a shot. Okay? All right? And because he's a guard, I can even have him step out. We can get that one more pass. Okay? Because now his guy will come help you and you make one more. Okay? I'm just foreshadowing a little bit. Right back up top. So what I want you guys to do is, you guys run guards or post spot, both guard spots. So where are you guys comfortable playing? On the wing or in the rear? What's that? 5. The 5? Okay, come down here on the 5. Come down here underneath. You want to run this wing? So I'm going to try to, this is not how I would, now we're demonstrating, but this is not how I would install it. We'll try to do that a little bit with the older guys. But if you're out, stand right up here. So just stay in this spot, stay in this spot. All you have to do, first time to do it, is watch what he does, do exactly what he does. All right? You watch the guy in front of you, you do exactly what he does next rep. So what happens is we'll do a rep, and then I've got 5 guys out. This guy, as soon as the ball goes in, next 5 guys in, point, boom, and they're going. And then they go low post, screen away, get the back door, shoot it, boom, next group in. Do the same thing. We'll do that for that one scoring action for anywhere from 5 minutes to 10 minutes. And now we'll tell them it's your responsibility to rotate and learn all these spots. I'm not going to tell him how to rotate. If he needs to run this 4 times to get it, run it 4 times. Then go get another spot. But they're going to get 5 minutes to do it. And then when we go to the next thing, back door's not open, and now we're going to hit this guy. Now we're going to shoot this shot. But now they've got 10 minutes to run all 5 spots. And it just stacks and it stacks and it stacks. Like we were at skill work, we stack reps this way too. All right, so let's go low, snap it to the point, screen away. Okay, here we go. Good. Nice move. Wait. Yep. Yeah, just snap it. You come down to the corner. You flash. Drop it down. Screen away. Yep. Chop your feet. Back door. Get them. All right. Got it? Okay. Next up. Here we go. Now rotate back in. Now rotate back in. So now you got to switch. You guys got it? You have the timing? Here we go. Good. Cut. Good. Good. Go again. Guys, want to try different spots? Give it to him. Let him run it. You want to run on this side? Okay, fine. Here we go. You guys got it? Hey, now you know what you're doing? Okay, cool. Good. Good. Next up. Let's go, dude. Sub in. Nice. Nice. Not bad. Now, when you pop back, throw your hands up. So you're here. And as soon as you pop back, it's whoo, twice. Okay? Hold on a second. I like to run the offense on both sides of the court. All right? And here's the other problem. Step up. If he's not open, what do we do? I haven't told you yet, but yeah, good, we're going to play over there. But here's the thing. Because of something else that we're going to run with you guys, I don't want to make that pass because it's going to get confusing. Because sometimes we can make that pass and run low post, like we did here. Sometimes we can make that pass and run point or chin or something else that we can add later. So what I want to do right now is check it. A check means you two guys are switching, right? And so you can also check, if you do want to pass it here and he's denied, just say check, check. But the reason you're going to check is because he's denied. So it doesn't matter if your guy's here, if he's open or not, you're going to call check. You're going to cut behind your own guy like this. You're going to make a move, juke right. So square up with your guy, juke right. And now you're going to keep coming this way. And now look at all this. Okay, now you drive that elbow. Okay, as soon as he's open on the wing, you throw it to that wing. Now where do you cut? Yeah, where do you fill? Right here. Now you can stay, don't go past the rim. And if your guy is hugging you out here, step backwards. And then I might do this, and now we can snap it to you. Okay? I have no problem with you, and actually, sometimes catching it out there is even better. Because here's the thing. The next thing is if they come out here and deny you, great. All right, we're going to get layups. Okay? All right, so now, here we are. Good job going block to block. So we checked it. 5-man just follows the ball. Yeah, now, when you catch it, juke baseline, look in here, pass fake, snap it there. Go to the corner, drop it down, point screen away. Get to the back door. Yes. Go. Yep, so I had him. Good job. Okay, here we go, guys. So now you got the check. Now here's the thing. I am not going to sit here and count. But if I only see you do one for 5 times in a row, I'm going to yell at you. All right? So sometimes throw it here, sometimes check it. Sometimes throw it to him. Sometimes let him throw it here. Sometimes you check it. It's your response. You guys have to be resourceful, right? Everything in the world today, fellas, is getting easier. You got AI coming. My goodness, you guys see the stuff you can do with AI now, right? You got all the talent. No one knows. Life is different now than what it was 20 years ago. You have to be resourceful, right? If you can figure out problems on your own, and you guys can communicate, you guys can be successful. You guys have resources. If you're not sure, you ask, you get the answer, then you go solve the problem, okay? Here we go. Go on. Nice, good. Go, guys, rotate in. So let's do this. I want you to yell, we're going to go point, okay? Now, for the coaches know that when we throw the ball to the wing, it's low, okay? But we're not running, we're only throwing the ball to the wing so we can get in the point. So you don't have to call low and then call point, but I do want everyone to know we're running point. So before you get to half court, while that defense is still down there, point. I like to say it 3 times to make sure everyone hears it. Now, I do all the talking. You guys are quiet as a mouse. So I want you to run point, but I want you to call it. I want you to call it. You got to get louder than the fan. When he calls the play, everyone else echoing. So your 5-man might not hear it. There's 500 people in the gym, 1,500 people in the gym. You guys got to communicate loud. Okay, here we go. Good. Nice. Good. Now, sometimes when you get the back door, sometimes shoot the layup, sometimes make the extra pass. Here we go. Yeah, now if I'm you, I'm like, okay, we just ran point. Okay, now let's check it. Check, go point. So you tell everyone point, and then you're like, oh, he's not open. Check it. And then throw it and go. Got it? Dead. That. Yes. Good. Good. Nice. Good. Not bad. Back up. Let's go. When you got guys guarding you, always call the play before you get the catch. Point. And then if you need to slow it down, hey, check it. He's the only one who has to hear a check. Everyone else will see what you're doing and know what it is, okay? Nice. Good. Okay, you guys got it now. The back door is not open. All right, so I'm going to teach you a couple more extra steps. So run it all the way through to the back door and then stop. Good, stop. So 2 actions. Split action is this right here. So now the back door's not open. You reverse pivot, straight up the lane line, hit him. Now, stop right there. You're going to shoot that shot, okay? I'm going to see who can shoot threes. I want to know. So we're going to shoot that shot. Now, as soon as this happens, all right, when we screen, and we talk coaches, when we dribble a guy backdoor, we stop and we have him in the post. If we screen a player backdoor, they go through. So if that's the way you want to do it, you say if you dribble the guy backdoor, he stays. If we screen you, you go the way. That's how we can differentiate between what we're doing now and if we go point opposite, or if we go 5 out open, we dribble at and stay. But you can also dribble at them all the way through. We'll just change things up. So you can do both. But this is how we would, if this is the way you do it, that's how I would differentiate. You are screen forced, you go all the way through. You're going to follow and chase instead of ball screen. This is what's happening next. You're going to shoot the three. You don't wait on him, you shoot the three. Don't wait on him. Nope. So we got split action and we got screen action. So you're in the corner. We got to get him out. Now, you can go ahead and come in. You could just fill up here. What I don't like about that, college teams do this. College teams don't set the down screen anymore. They just fill up. If you have teams that are just running pack line, coach, you can do that. Clean this up. Then he comes off the ball screener, he's wide open. But we get here and stand, my defender gets here and stands. So if they want to take this away, I don't have a good counter except going back door. Then we got to do this little circle thing. So what I like is to come and take one step up, one step over, and you're going to send it down screen. And you're going to send it right here. Not on the block, because I want to give you a space. Okay, so you're going to come here, follow me, fall up, and then turn down, but your butt's going to be pointed towards the wing. All right, you're going to come through off this now. You're going to go hard to the back door. And again, you're watching your 5-man's eyes. When you go back door, eyes are on you, you look at them. Eyes are off you, they're going here, you can ease up. Okay, now you're going to get here and you can bounce a couple times. Go set the ball screen. If he shoots it, you guys rebound. Okay? Just so you can see the next. If he uses the ball screen, boom. Ball screen, down screen, same time. So that's the timing of it. After you screen, you're going to pop out. Okay? All right? But I want you to shoot the three. But now you know what to do, and now you know what to do. Right now, you know what to do? If you fill his spot, all right, so you set the down screen. Okay, here we go. Down screen. Good. Not bad. Hey, do it again. There we go. Now, up here, you guys as point guards, you also have to check on your teammates' progress. Okay, so we had a sub over here. Let's run it the same side again so that he gets the rep, the down screen. Okay, because he's running that spot by himself. Now, in real practice, you might have 5 guys out here. I just got a new 5-man in, got a new guy. So run it the same way again. And then the third time, let's check it. And let's see if he can figure out on that side. Let's see if he remembers the down screen like these guys know. Okay. What's that? No, I want you to shoot the three. Yep. Yeah, right now we're only, yep, stay on the same side. And then the third time, next time, check. Good? Good. Not bad. Good. Do it again. Same side, just to clean it up. Same side, just to clean it up. And then check. Good, not bad. Now check it. Now when you screen, I want you to do a better job of screening here, straight back, right here. Don't go, if you go away from the ball like this, it gives your defender more of a gap to close that. Check it, check it. Good. Yep. Now, so this is new. So you guys got to talk. Did you know he was supposed to be down screening for you? Did you know he was supposed to be down screening for you, right? Because you down screen for him over here. Did he do it? A little slow, eventually, right? So what you're doing is you're coming down there. You're coming down there and you know he's supposed to be there. I just told you, see if he remembered, see if he would do it because we haven't repped it there yet. But you're coming through, you know it's supposed to be there and he's not there yet. First time you did it, so you're cool. But you go, hey, give me. and then I'll snap them out of it. So early on, guys, it's a problem you got to solve. You have to talk to. So when two guys are coming together, you two should be talking to each other. Make you just say, hey, I see you, I got you. Down screen, hey, come on. And you're like, hey, get me. And you're always talking like that. You guys ever go see a college practice? College teams, men, women, they do this better than anybody. All right, here we go. Now, I'm going to let you do whatever you want to do. Good. Can you run the point? Will you run the point? Why haven't you? See that? So that's what I'm talking about being resourceful. You got to take the initiative. Hey, man, give it to me. Let me run it. Right? There you go. Not bad. Do it again. Can you check it? Not bad. Now, when you were coming over here and fell, where did you get it? You get it from here? You came all the way across. So now, 5-man was there. I'm going to guard you. Okay? You got the basketball. All right? So I'm here. You came over here. 5-man's right there, right? Come over here where you were. How easy of a pass is that? You threw a bounce pass like this, right? You can't do that because I'm guarding you. Now, stand right here. Now, do you see the angle? Right? So that's why you stop right there. Okay, good job. Now mix it up. Okay, new rule. Two guys are working together. So when you're throwing the ball with a 5-man, you're like, hey, point. Tell a 5-man, point. All right, 5-man, say, hey, here. Just call for the ball. Here. All right? If you're going to go screen, point, screen away, come on, I got you, come on. And you're over here going, give me, here, I'm coming. And you can come here and you're like, hey, and then ball screen's coming, hey, give me. And then you pull it. Okay? 5-man, after you throw it, you're going to set the ball screen. Hey, I got you here. I got you here. Got you. Talk to each other. Just 2-3 words. Just explain what you're doing, but talk to the guy that you're right next to. Let's see if you guys can do it. Listen, I'm telling you what, it's like, this is one of those things that if you guys do, player, and this is a group that's got a lot of potential. If you learn this thing right now and carry it on, the ceiling that you might think is the limit is not the limit. It's up here. This will make you 10 times better. All right, here we go. Good. All right, come on back. All right, here we go. So let's go next. Now the jump shot's not open. Now you guys can, now, sometimes you do it, sometimes you run it. Mix it up, okay? You guys are running the show. All right, so sometimes you run it, sometimes you run it. Now, let's walk through all the way to split action. Hit the guard, pop him. The 3 is not open, and stop right there. Here we go. Back door. Dead. Stop. Good. And that's a great job of turning like this and hopping and seeing what they're going to do. Because a lot of things can happen here. Once we put if we put a defense on it and you slow down, and let's say you've already run this 20 times in a game, and you stop like that, and you juked here, and I went like this, and you stayed, and you got a layup. You might come back here, woo, and you might get that one, okay? You might, as you slow down, and you've been flying off this all the time, and you're setting the screen here, your guy going fly off of it, boom, goes like this, and you slip. Okay, you might have that. Now, I'm not going to show them those 5-on-0. I'm not going to rep it. I might not even point those out until we go 5-on-5 and just let them see it naturally. And if I see it, they don't do it, then I'll go stop and point it out and coach them. Okay, so you're setting a down screen. You're going to fly off them. Now, this is happening same time. You use the ball screen. Now, I want you to, when you use it, drive the elbow. Hit here. Pop to the corner. After you ball screen, you drift screen. So you ball screen, you turn around, and you get them right here. Boom. Yep. So off your inside foot, starting boom, bounce. Now see, and this is why I want you to bounce out. Because I'm going to come right behind you like this. See my legs overlapping yours? So I don't want you to backpedal straight. I want you to bounce out around my leg. Boom. I can step in here. I'll clean your guy up. I got him. You set the screen. So I got you. Boom. You pop this one up. Okay. So you're here. You're here. Yep. So you just set that one. Okay. Now, did we do this already? Did we get off and did we? Okay. So you guys see where we're at? Point screen away gets into the same chin drift. This is chin. Again, the way I've stacked the different groups, I'm like, did we do this for this group or not? I know we've done it. So once we're here, you have a shot. They have the drive. They have the drive, a dribble pull up. They have the drive, the hezzy, the go. They've got the dribble, the drive and kick. They've got the drive low, kick high. They got the give and go. They got everything here. Once you get point screen away, you can hear drive. You can call this a loop and get in the dribble drive. Okay? Now what I want you to do is this. You can shoot this, right? I want you to get here. So what's going to happen is you're going to start on the wing. So he's going to bounce here. He's going to pop up. On the catch, you're going to sprint to the corner. That's the timing. So what happens is, if you stay up, you're going to be up here. The way the offense is run, your guy is going to be here. He catches it. Boom, you sprint. Look what I do. Does that help you out? Just because he went to the corner, I drop down. Now you rip it through and drive. Stop. Now, if I stay down this low and your guy stops you from getting a layup or getting a jump shot, what do? Throw it here. Because I'm guarding him and I'm what I call flat, he's wide open, right? Now, take it back up here. All right? If I'm up here, go and make that drive. And now, let's say I'm coming, let me do this different. Let's say I come down here. Let's say you get downhill and get deep. And I'm doing this. Okay, now, is he open or not open? I'm guarding him. Right? So now what's he got to do? He's got to slide up, lift. I pop. Now you turn and you throw 2-hand chest pass. Because your guy's on the inside. Now you whip behind me. And I sprint to close out on you. You got a shot and you got to drive. So you drive, and you can go play. Now at this point, if he can get that layup, let him go explore and get the layup. But a lot of times they'll be able to get in here. They'll get stuck. They'll get stopped. And this is, so every series has its own natural end. To the point, this is where point screen away is over. Point screen away finishes the same way chin does, but off the drive and kick, it's over. Now the next decision is when he drives the elbow, you want him to back dribble, get back into a low, step into the point. You want to back dribble, throw the guard, get into point with the brush. You want to back dribble, go in the chin, so you go point screen away in the chin. You just want to step your 5-man out and run open. All those are those are the decisions that you make to decide what you want to do, right? So what I want to do though is I want to drive and I want to kick and I want to shoot that 3 or 1 dribble pull up. Got it? Okay, go. So that's all the extra stuff, but then we just run a 5-on-0 this and we rep the scoring actions. And while you're repping the scoring actions, so we've been doing this for 30 minutes now, they've got 30 minutes of dribble move, 2-hand chest pass to the wing, cut through. They got 30 minutes of the 5-man flashing to the elbow, dropping it down. They got 30 minutes of that split action backdoor. So this is why teaching it this way versus like whole part hold, they learn the offense so well. If we had 10 guys here and we did all we did for 2 hours, they could go run it in Summer League tomorrow. You'd be surprised. Yep. Yeah. Yep. No. Right? Yep. Yeah. Yeah. And the idea is we get them to do this so well is I can just sit here and not do anything and just let them go. And now they're just repping a jump shot. So all they're doing right now is repping jump shots. They got the series all the way through and then go on the run. Okay, let's go again. Now, hey guys, this is the whole series. Now here's the thing. You have to rep this offense like you would rep a jump shot. All right, if I'm going to shoot for a half here, I'm going to get my reps in. You guys got to get 5 guys together and you got to do this for a half hour a day. All right, and you're going to get really good at it. All right, so let's go. So I'm not going to talk for 3 minutes. You guys have to talk like crazy. All right, here we go. Okay? Listen, you have to talk over them, over them, so everyone can hear. Here we go. Off the drip. Go tell them. Go tell them. Good. Back, start over. Yep. You got it? So now when you come back up, go tell him what to do. You saw him make a mistake, coach your teammate. Now, so great job. You're explaining it after the fact, right? So how much easier would it be? Because you've been running the 5 spot. You've seen you're going to learn everyone else spot better than everyone else, even though you're not doing it. So when you come set the ball screen, if he's just standing there, what should you say? Use it, use it, use it. And he uses the screen. Say, get him, and you're just in his ear. Hey, get back, now drip, now flow, I got you. You just tell him what to do in the moment. You absolutely can do that, and you need to do that. This is the first time he's run this spot. No, stay here. So I want you to talk to him like that. Even if he knows what he's doing, still talk to him like that. That means he knows that you're here, okay? That gives him confidence that he knows that you know what you're doing. Good, do it again. Now, I want one thing to help you out. When he checks it and you go in front like this, instead of going east and west this way, that means you got to come back further. All you have to do is get out of his way, get your defender out of his way. So you cut here, he goes over the top. If you come this way, come up higher. Circle back up here above this line so that you're going to be wide open. Oh, I don't care if you're open or not, but I want, if you're might as well come here, you're open here, boom, now you can drop it down, now you can go screen. Hey, but player, and you guys at the point guards, I talk to point guards more than I talk to anybody else. You guys are running the show. Player-led teams are always better than coach-led teams. So we've been doing this for a half hour, and you guys got it down. You guys pick it up faster than some varsity teams I worked with. I worked with 7 different teams this summer, and you guys are picking up really quick. But now you guys just got to go rep it, okay? But you guys got to make sure you're talking to each other and coaching each other. Okay, here you go. Good. Awesome. Okay, back up top. First group in. So, coach, I'm going to show you point over the top, and then we'll do point opposite real quick. So let's go to the split screen. I'm sorry. Let's go to the point where you're going to drop it down to the 5-man and stop. Okay? I'll tell you when to stop. Go. Stop. Now, first of all, see where you caught it? See how close you're on the 3-point line? And see how you're off center? Just, if you're the trail guard, just, this, you didn't even check it this time. You're just like, oh, right here. Boom. Okay, now, so in the drill work, guys, now you flash up. Boom, you catch it. You drop it down. Okay, we've gone point screen away. What else did we do? Point over the top, right? So if I say point over the top, go screen for him. Drop it down, go screen for him. He's going to screen for you now. What do you do? No, you go back door, right? We always go back door. So you leave it, now, same way. If you're up there, you walk in a straight line and go back door, right? Walk in a straight line, chop your feet, go back door. Good. We go point over the top, that's the first one. Okay, back here. Now, if he's not open, reverse pivot. That's the second one. Hit that one. Got the shot. Once that happens, you go set a ball screen. Same way. So all of those 3 things are the exact same, right? We're just in the corner. Now, we've created one problem. All right? You got to have a place to go. You got to cut through. So you guys got to slide up one spot. Slide up to the lane line, extended, stop. To the wing, stop. So we gave him room to get here. Here's the problem. Point over the top unbalances the force. Now we got 3 on a rail. We got 3 on this side. Now, which I also love because it gives these 2 guys all of this room to ball screen roll play. One of my favorite things to do is I have a lot of shooting guards that like to go point screen away because they don't have to run so far. They get the ball back quick and they pull and shoot that shot. My point guard who like to drive, be more aggressive, they went over the top more often because they would come off of this, and after we put a defense on it, we would come up here and they would do this, whoop, and they would come this way and get wide open layups. You can do the same thing on point screen away, by the way. So if you wanted, and I thought with this group, I'll show you how we modify and keep it easy. With that group, I'll show you how we be deliberate and how Princeton ran it and Air Force ran it. You make the decision on what you want, because the other way will actually manufacture more offense. This one's going to let the guys play a little bit. But we got a problem. We got 3 guys on this side. I don't like that. I want 2 guards on this side, 2 guards on this side. So go ahead and use the ball screen. Stop. Don't roll. You're going to turn around and you're going to set the same screen you did and point screen away, right? The drift screen. You're going to come off the drift the same way you did. But you're in the way. So we're going to dribble at you. What are you going to do? Your defender is right here. On the 3, you can get right on the 3-point line on this one. Stand right on the 3-point line. There you go. Yeah. We're already running the offense. You guys can find the 3-point line. When we're trying to start the offense, then you can stay off the 3-point line. Okay. He dribbles at you. What should you do? Backdoor. Hard. And you cut all the way through. Because now if you want to keep our rules, you have a coach, you dribble me backdoor. Yeah, but you're not on the wing. He's on the slot. So he goes backdoor all the way through. Now, we fixed it. 2 guards on this side, 2 guards on this side. That backdoor takes his defender from here to here. So take one more dribble, hit him. What's going to happen is we're going to get to the same thing, but you made the pass early. And this is where you're going to make the pass. 15 foot, 18 foot. You're going to keep walking. And you're going to keep following. And you're going to keep walking. And you're going to keep following. And you're going to plant here and you're going to bounce out. Same thing, right? All right, can we do that all the way through? Let's do that all the way through. You want to go 50%? Want to go 50%? Halfway? Half speed, go. Over the top, over the top, over the top. Back door. Good. Ball screen. Slide up. Back door. Woo! And now, I'm gonna fix this right now. I'm gonna fix this right now. So come here, follow me. So I'm gonna fix this. So this is why we call it a drift and not a flare. Flare, you use back pedal. So you go over here, you walk. I want him. He's in the right spot, but you were here and then you went back pedal, and that's why you trip. I want you to hit him. You walk here. You're following. You can't see him. You hit here. You bounce out, and then you circle back. You're drifting, right? Okay, so you sit him, you bounce out away from him, and he comes in and cleans up. So if you're the one coming off, if you're the one bound on the screener, you bounce out, whoop, I'm stepping in like that, and I'm cleaning it up. Okay? Got it? Here we go. Boy. Nice. Guys got it? Okay, now, let's go back and let's do this again. Okay, now, run low post, snap it to the point, and stop. Okay? Yep, so when you catch here, stop. Go. Okay, dead. Now, slide down, right there. I almost say, see how rim, right-handed? The spot I like to be in the corner is my elbows on top of my toe as a shooter, put my toe in the middle of the rim, elbow on the rim. So if I catch it here, it's straight on, right? It's like the same as shooting that shot up there. So that's how I line myself up. That's where I go to stand. Now, last one, coach, then we'll move on, is what happens if the 5-man's not open? I tell you what, so we have 4 minutes, so I'll do 2 things. If he's not open, we're running point, point. 5-man's not open, so we're going to play opposite. So if we say point opposite, where do you think you're going to go? You're going to play on that side, opposite him. But I want you to drive the elbow. That's where we drive, right? You drive the, he drives it, he dribbles at your guy. What do? Back door. Now stop. This is the rule. If you're on the wing, you go back door, you lift, you come back and post up. So we didn't do, so this is why I like to post up in this spot. So if you got one of your guys, especially here, if they've got the matchup, you go back door, I come here, I deny you. You deny me. So boom, I go back door, throw it here, and you think I'm going ahead, so you're leaning, right? Whoo! Hit me here. Boom, come guard me. Okay. And if he can make that move, I'd post him up. Because he might have 5'8" guarding him one night. But he can score on 5'11" if he's got that move. So that's why, so you hit him. You drove the elbow. Ball back up here. Sorry, all the way back here. Back to corner, back to the wing. Short point's not open, so we have a counter. Drive the elbow. Back door, hit your teammate lifted. If the back door's open, you throw it, be a reverse layup. You just follow him the same way we've been doing right here, and then you bounce out, and I clean up. It's the same thing. That's the third way we got there, though, okay? Let's do that. So, if you get it, you ball screen, drift screen. If you don't get it, you drift screen. Oh, good. I bet. One more time. One more time. I would say in practice, yes, go both ways. Right now, because we got 2 minutes left and you guys are doing a good job showing them what to do, let's do the same thing one more time. Just the same way, same side, okay? No, I don't want you to hit the post. I know what you're saying now. Now, corner. As soon as he catches it, you sprint to the corner, because if he wants to drive, you got to take your defender down, okay? Go back again till you get the point where you throw it to the 5 and stop. Last one. So that's point opposite. This one's, if I say, okay, let's do this. Run it through there and stop. Good. Now, if I say point, keep it over the top, where would you go? You would keep it over the top, right? You keep your dribble, you keep it. So drive over the top. Stay down in the corner. All right, now, from right here, a lot of things can happen. All right, you can go back. I mean, you can score. You can send him back door. Go back door, and if you go back door, boom, bounce out, come set a ball screen. Okay, boom, slide up. You guys got to make room. Stop, lay line, left crossover off the ball screen. Boom, back door, throw it here. Okay, so let's do that one time. So we're going to point, keep it over the top. Yes, and here's the difference. So one time I had you stop, one time I had you go. The difference is, if you're on the slot, you go. If you're on the wing and he dribbles you back door, you always stay. So if we go point opposite, you're on the wing, I dribble you back door, you stay. If you're on a slot, you have no angle to post up. So I want you to go through. Okay, one more. Roll. So that's that exact same thing. Drive it and kick it, but there's no 3. I want you to drive it and kick it and stop. All right, here we go. Back door. Off the drift. Drive it, kick it. Now, you let your momentum keep coming. If you stop, you're plugging the hole. You go, you have the hole. So now what you're going to do is here, follow me, is you're going to go here, explore, see if there's anything. If there's not, boom, I'm going to back dribble. You go back to the low post, same side. I back dribble, you come with me. Point. Now I could turn around and throw it back to you. So now you're coming up, okay? I could throw it to you. And now you're running the guard spot, which you haven't done yet. Okay, or, coach, we can throw the guard to guard. It's the different way to enter a point. I'm going to throw it to you. You pass fake there. I'm going to go cut through, and I'm going to run on the inside. Yeah, you go right where you go. I'm going this way. Take one dribble. Down in the corner. Now you got point screen away, point over the top. Back door. Put. Shut. Post. Down. Now the problem is we got guys that have only played those two spots down here. So when you're installing it, you make sure that all 5 guys, the point guards are running the wing spots, wings are running the point spots. Even if they're not going to do it most of the time, they have to know it.